breastfeeding. That is what this video is about. Breastfeeding. And the struggle that it is. Hey guys, I'm Renee. I pretty much talk about whatever's going on in my life. So right now that is baby stuff. Sometimes it's couponing, sometimes it's budgeting, sometimes it's makeup, sometimes it's lifestyle, sometimes it's vlogs. If you have been a old time subscriber, if you're not new, I did say I was going to do vlogs, and I think I'm going to do a whole video on why I chose not to vlog, and I'm not showcasing the daily vlogs that I said I was going to do. But that's not what this video is about. That'll be a different day, different time, different video. But I want to talk to you guys about breastfeeding, the struggle of it, and how you can honestly cope and get through, because I didn't know it was going to be this difficult, and I'm a third time mom. So I know if I'm having issues, then other people are having issues, and it's worth a chat. So let's chat. All right, so I have like my little handy dandy list, because honestly my brain is like in the garbage somewhere. Like baby girl keeps me up all night, and then I have the other kids who still need attention and loving and you know, all that good mom stuff. And then honestly, I don't have that much time to film. So she is asleep right now. Sorry if you guys can hear Dylan, because he's in the tub making a whole lot of noise. But I kind of have the door cracked because I want to be able to hear her if she cries. So we don't have that much time. So I want to make sure that I use my time wisely, and then I also hit everything. So there I go, chatter. Let's just get into it. So I have my little list. So the first thing about breastfeeding, because it's a struggle. So quickly, let me just tell you guys my breastfeeding story. My first son would not latch in the hospital. I was like, give him a bottle. Give him a bottle. My second son, I went about 2 weeks, and I remember standing in the shower, crying, leaking. And I was like, give him a bottle. So this time I knew that I had issues. I knew I hadn't gone that long, and I said, you know, I want my baby to have like breast milk. I know this little piece of hair is like driving me crazy. I want my baby to have breast milk, so whether I put her on the breast or pump, she's gonna have breast milk, period. So my first bullet is to make the decision for yourself. Fed is best for baby, period. I know now that they do like harp on breastfeeding, and you want to breastfeed, you want to breastfeed, you want to breastfeed, you want to make sure you give your baby breast milk, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, if it's not for you, then it's not for you. Just feed your baby. If it's Infamil, if it's Similac, if it's Pro Soy B, yeah, we did all that. Or if it's breast milk, feed your baby, period. Make the decision for yourself. Don't let anyone like pressure you, like peer pressure, into doing, you know, either or. You know your body, you know your baby, you know it's gonna work for you. Fed is best for baby. So make the decision whether you're gonna breastfeed or not, and that's your decision. And also understand that your decision might change, and I'll get more into that as I go through my list. So my second thing is, dads do not get it. They don't get the struggle, but you have to educate them. Try not to get mad at them. You have to educate them and speak up. So I say this because my husband, honestly, like in the middle of the night, the baby's freaking out and crying, and I'm trying to breastfeed. We can't really get on the nipple. I don't know what to do. I need her to be fed. She's losing weight. She's in the wrong percentile. I have to keep going to the doctors. Like, I need my baby to eat. My husband's like, baby, just give her a bottle. Like, it's Infamil down there, because someone mailed Infamil to my house. Like, I got this whole welcome kit. I don't know where it came from, but he's like, you know, just make her formula. Just give her a bottle. I'm like, no, breast milk is best, period. So instead of getting upset at my husband, I just try to educate him and say, look, babe, my body makes what she needs. You know, breast milk is best, period. Like, I just need you to be supportive. Do you think I want to be up all night with her? Do you think I want to hear her cry? Do you think that I want to, you know, be a cow and sit here with her sucking on my boob for 45 minutes and I'm sleepy, and by the time I put her back down, she's ready to eat again? No. But breast milk is best. So, you know, you have to support me, and he does now. He still don't understand it, but now he's like, all right, you know, I'm a chill. I'm gonna at least keep my comments to myself and support your decision to breastfeed our daughter. So don't get mad at him, educate him, and speak up. You know, if you need help, if you need something from him, tell him, because he don't know. He don't know. So number 3 is understand that it's hard. It's hard for all of us. So I hate the idea that the media, let's say the media, gives that breastfeeding is easy, that the mother, they're just holding the baby and the babies are nice and calm and quiet. I remember the day after we had her, we had to have a little class with all the moms who had delivered the day before. And other moms were in there and they were breastfeeding their baby, and the baby was all quiet and they were like holding it all gentle and stuff. Mind you, I am on a military installation. I'm sorry, don't be mad at me, but these moms are like professional moms. Like, they just pop them out like that. My kid's 8 years apart. It's people who like 10, 11, 12 months apart, and they just be popping them out. So yeah, you got breastfeeding because this your 3rd baby in a row. No hard feelings. But I don't, or first time moms, we might not. Oh, this piece of hair is driving me crazy. So, you know, I told my husband, I was like, look, if I gotta breastfeed her, if she starts crying and gets hungry, we going to the room. Like, you can tell us what the class was about. We're going to the room because I can't do this in public. It's hard. It's hard for all of us. You're not the only one. I haven't cried in the middle of the night, but I've gotten almost there. You know, you're not the only one that it's difficult for. You just have to find your niche at it, I guess. And my last, I guess, little bullet is seek help, period. Seek help. So I posted like on Facebook and was like, look, moms, I need help. I can't breastfeed. I don't know what the heck is going on. Like, I need some opinions. And people were honestly like, hey, you know, do this, do this, do this, do this. And then one of my good friends was like, you need to go to lactation. I was like, well, you know, someone came in the room and I didn't have a good experience. A lactation lady. It wasn't a good experience. I felt like I didn't learn anything. She was just kind of putting the baby on the boob. When she left, I was like, now what? So even though it was like a week after the baby was born and I had just been pumping, I went to lactation, and it was an amazing experience. Like, the woman taught me different techniques. She taught the baby different techniques, like, you know, how to maneuver my baby, how to hold my body, how to be comfortable, you know, different gadgets and things that I could use, different pillows. Like, I was like, why you can't come in my room? But they were 2 sets. So she has appointments and there's people who see mom right after. So, you know, even if you don't have a good experience with one person, try again, you know, until you have that person that really connects with you and, you know, gets you to your goal. If your goal is on the breast, then, you know, keep trying and keep seeking experts' opinions. And then also things like this, YouTube, Pinterest, those things have been amazing for me for hacks, for learning different ways and different things and hearing other stories and just realizing that it's not just me, it's all of us that have issues with breastfeeding. So I want to now do like a couple of hacks, helps, things that I've picked up along the way that have made it a little bit easier for me. So helps or slash hacks. So I guess my first one I want to start with is coming from the hospital. So when you're about to leave the hospital, like all that stuff that they give you, take it. Like ice packs, and especially the ice packs and the little heat pads, because what I would do, so when you're first trying to get your milk and it's like all in there and engorged and it won't come out, ain't found the right route yet to come out, you take those heat pads, pop them, and put them on your boobs, and that will help your letdown. That will help everything start to get cool and come down and not so engorged, not so harmful, hurtful, all that good jazz. And then also they give you ice packs for your lady parts. They're super long. They're like this long. So you break them and you put them on your boobs. I'm putting them on my boobs tonight. When they're sore and tender, you put the ice the cold part on there. 20 minutes at a time, ladies, no more than that. But those things don't get too cold, because you gotta think, we put them in our lady parts and we leave them there for quite some time. So when they're sore and engorged and stuff, put your little cream on there, or before you put your little cream on there, put that on there and then put your little cream on there. You gotta take care of your little nips now. Where'd that come from? I don't know. So yeah, repurposing the stuff they give you from the hospital. Another thing that's not really like a hack for like the breastfeeding is like the puppy pads. You can use them for real puppies. Or I like to put them in her diaper bag, and then when I'm changing her, on top of her mat, I'll put the puppy pad and then put the baby, just so if she has a blowout or anything like that, it's gonna get it quickly absorbed. So that's another hack, not breastfeeding related. So another thing is gadgets. So my daughter would not latch. I couldn't understand how to get the nipple in her mouth, and we went, the lady was doing like all this flipping with my nipple, and I was like, I can't do none of that. So she put out a nipple shield. I was about to say nipple pad. I'm telling you, I'm trying to rush because I don't want her to wake up. A nipple shield. I love them. I was like, oh my goodness, it makes it like a bottle. No, not technically. It kind of makes it easier for the baby to latch on. If your baby is just sucking on your nipple, like without the shield, pain. But if you have the nipple shield, they actually can suck. So Octavia doesn't have a huge mouth, so it's super easy for her to just latch on and suck, and we're good to go. So nipple shields have been amazing for us. Also a Haka. Now I have the off brown. I just went to Amazon, but they're about the same price, $20 to $25. I will link down below the one that I have. I'll also link down below the nipple shields that I just purchased. Everything in here that I'm about to mention, I'll link down because I got them from Amazon. So the Haka, and what I do is when I'm nursing on one side, I know you guys have all seen it, that you put the Haka on the other side, and it expresses that, it gets those drops of milk that would normally go into your pad, or just leak all over your clothes. I also use the Haka when I'm out and about and I'm engorged, so it doesn't be as bad the farther you go on in your not your pregnancy, with your baby, but I still get engorged when we're out and about and we're like busy. So I just pull out the Haka and I just put it in. We went to doctors today, and I was in the doctor's office talking to the doctors with the Haka on. Like, what? And I'll do both breasts. I can usually get about 2 ounces total, and that's enough to feed her if she wants fresh milk, honestly. So that's another thing. Pillows are another great thing. So I will link down below the pillow that I have, that I got from Amazon. I haven't actually used this one, but I did like it in the doctor's office, and it's because it kind of straps you in. It kind of has like a whole barrier in the front of you and the back of you, and it's easier when you're trying to figure out your way with your baby. So it's great for when you're first starting to nurse and you're trying to figure it out. The boppy's also great, but not so great in the beginning because y'all trying to figure each other out. So she's sliding and you slide and the pillow slide, and it's just doing a lot. It's not as secure. So I love my boppy, but I love it for like tummy time or just to sit her up so she's not always laying down. So I have some steam sanitized bags. Love those because after I wash everything, her binkies, and she doesn't really take the binky too much, her nipples and all of that, you throw them in the steam sanitized bag with a little bit of water, throw it in the microwave, and boom, sanitized. Too easy. It's way easier than the whole putting water in the pot and doing all that jazz. That's a lot. So I appreciate the quick steam sanitized like that. Oh, a huge hack that I got from Pinterest. I can't take credit for this, but what they do is they take all of your pump pieces and put it in the fridge. I put it in a huge Ziploc bag, put it in the fridge. That way that milk that's already already in there stays fresh, and I don't have to wash it after every use. Because when you're pumping every 2 hours or on a regimen like that, it's hard to wash it every other time, but you don't want to use it, you know, with crusty old nasty milk in there. I can't lie, I do sometimes in the middle of the night. But you don't want to. So you pop it in the fridge, and then it's also cool on your nipples so it doesn't hurt as bad. You want to make sure you have the proper pump sizes, and then only use it to your comfort level. So don't pump it all the way up and then you're hurting yourself. It shouldn't hurt. It looks uncomfortable, but it shouldn't hurt. Honestly, the Haka hurts more than the regular pump for me. And the last help, I guess, is to sleep in a bra. I usually, before I had the baby, would be braless, like walk home and like pop, freedom. But now, literally, I'm only braless like in the shower. And that's because my boobs are not my own. They are sore, they are big, they are like the most. So I sleep in a bra. I sleep more in a sports bra type of tank situation, but something that's just going to keep it sturdy. So, you know, it doesn't have straps. I mean, it has straps, or you can get the strapless ones, honestly, but it doesn't have like the pieces in the back. It doesn't have wires. It's just something that's really comfortable. For me, I can easily pop my boob out if I need to pump. Gosh, I need to pump, but it keeps everything secure. And it honestly makes them not as tender. So those are all of my breastfeeding struggles, as well as help / hacks that have kind of gotten me through the last 2 weeks. And people might say, well, you know, your baby's still new. Why are you telling us how to get through breastfeeding? Because it's hard, and I understand that it's hard for all of us. So why not talk about it and the things that have gotten me through the last 2 weeks? Because that is honestly the hardest time. I went from having drops to having milk. Guys, I'm so sorry. I will link down below. I have them linked in another video, the milk supplements that I use. One's like a protein shake, and one that I don't use too much is like a tea. But I'll link them down below too. But find you something that you like that keeps your milk up. They have cookies, they have drinks, they have powders, they have everything. If you feel like your milk is getting low, one, you want to pump frequently, so I pump every 2 hours, usually when she's eating. And then two, get you a supplement or something, read the reviews, like research, talk to your girlfriends, talk to your friends, see what they're using or what they have used, and try different things out. So yeah, that's it, guys. This video is way longer than I thought it was going to be. Hopefully this helps someone, even if it just lets you know that breastfeeding is difficult. But it's worth it. It's well worth it. So thanks guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. I hope everyone is getting geared up to have an amazing Mother's Day. And bye.